Hey, what's going on, crypto family? Hope you're doing well. I myself am suffering from my second spring cold, if you will. So I apologize if I sound a little stuffy, but I wanted to get this content for you. Crypto is on an interesting ride right now, and it's coming from our friend in the White House, President Trump, and he is doing some things. He's changing things around again, yet again. That is the one thing about Trump. You never know what tomorrow is going to bring and what the next day is going to bring. And he is a master negotiator, a master showman, and all of those things. And so we've got continuing kind of saga developing there. And I'm going to tell you how that is playing out and how it's impacting crypto. We're also going to talk about another big development that is setting the runway for crypto to just take off and do really, really well. And thirdly, I'm going to show you towards the end of this video how you can make even more money with crypto if you want. In fact, I'm going to show you an example how you could have made about $20,000 in 4 or 5 months. And how you can still make money, a lot of money going forward in the future with stocks and crypto. So stay tuned for that. Okay. So as I mentioned in the title of the video, Trump just changed everything and crypto is about to go insane. Okay. So we know this is playing out right now on Wall Street. And what you may not know is playing out on Wall Street. Stocks are rallying as Trump eases fears over China tariffs and the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. And what am I talking about? Well, these are two major issues that do impact crypto. It is the tariff war between the United States and pretty much every other major nation out there, but predominantly China. And if you've been paying any attention at all to the rhetoric, to the back and forth, it has been nothing short of insanity as far as the rhetoric going back and forth between the United States and China and the impact it's had on stocks and to an extent crypto. Okay. And then you have the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, get you that, which I'll get to that here in just a minute. Okay. But regardless, my point is you can see that Trump is changing his messaging yet again on China, and he is keeping them guessing. China doesn't know if they should go left or right or up or down. He is absolutely 100% keeping them guessing, which is part of his strategy, which is part of who he is. He's very unpredictable in how and what he messages and what he says and what he does, and that is playing out on a center financial stage here. But regardless, stocks are rallying as relief spreads. And I think that this is one of the reasons you're seeing crypto up today and really be up in the last 24 to 36 hours. So the point at the top of the video was Trump is changing the game. He is always, remember, going to have an eye for crypto. He and his family are involved in crypto. We all know that. And there will always be a place for him in crypto and how he views the impact of what he's doing on a global stage. But regardless, my point to you is that his current actions are being viewed as Wall Street and as the crypto street for positive momentum moving forward because of the easing of the rhetoric, the narrative going around for China. And I've said this in many videos. This is going to get resolved. It is a negotiation process, tactics, things that he is doing. Point blank, bottom line. That's what's going on. Okay. He is going to resolve it. Now, moving on to Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, Trump has said, and again, he's called him an idiot. He's said a lot of things in various tweets and things of that nature. He wants the Federal Reserve to lower the base interest rate, and they simply are not doing that right now. So he is trying to push their hand. But again, we need the Federal Reserve to lower that interest rate because that does have a positive impact on crypto. Apology. Okay, so he's pushing on them, but he's eased back in some of that rhetoric, that narrative. Again, know that it's a process. Okay, Trump is always going to be changing the game. He's always going to be changing everything pretty much on a daily, weekly basis. It is a little bit of an interesting ride, but crypto is benefiting from it right now with what we have going on in that play right now. Okay, and I think that we are starting to see maybe the beginning of a little bit of a late spring bull run happening. Okay, a little too early to tell. Nice day here. We've got Bitcoin getting back up over 94,000. We all know this. If you have been looking at this, 94.5. We've had Ethereum running actually some nicer than it's ran in a long time. In fact, it's up 12% on the 7 day. Okay, so it's 24-hour high is what? Right there where it's at right now. So it's really close to that. XRP running, all the blue chips are running up really, really nicely. The last thing I wanted to make you aware of, I'm assuming that you know about this, but I'm just going to say if you don't, the new SEC chairman, Paul Atkins, was sworn in. And he said in his press conference that his top priority is to, quote, provide a firm regulatory foundation for digital assets, crypto. His top priority is crypto and Bitcoin. These are quotes. Never have we ever seen an SEC chairman say these things. This is the beginning of a new 4-year run for us with the SEC, with crypto. And if you're new here and you don't know how big of a deal this is massive. We spent the last 4 years under a regime under Gary Gensler and the Biden White House, and this is not a political statement, not a political video, that they tried to kill crypto. They tried to dissuade you of it, of owning it. They wanted to run you out. They had a fear, uncertainty, and doubt campaigns going on. They were out suing every single, profitable crypto company because they were trying to get massive fines. They wanted a $2 billion fine from Ripple. I mean, it was insane, right? They went after Uniswap. They only go after companies that had money, if you will. Okay. Bottom line, though, with the new SEC commissioner, Paul Atkins, being sworn in, and his remarks and his comments at his press conference have had and are having an impact on crypto as well. This is all shaping up to be really, really nice. It is. Okay. So with that, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. Let me show you how you can make even more money in crypto. This is the Onyx coin chart, XCN. And the cool thing is my software runs on your mobile phone. It runs on an iPhone, Android, runs anywhere I want. It runs on a computer, and you can set up to get alerts for as many cryptos as you want. And so like this is an alert that I had set up for Onyx coin. Look at this. This is a buy alert to this sell alert right there. In 70 days, 800%, $2,000 bought here, sold here in 70 days, a little over 3 months, would have made you a profit of $16,000. Yeah. Okay. This crypto went sideways just for a little bit. And then we had another buy alert come in with another sell alert. In 17 days, we have 200% up. So that's a $4,000 profit in a little over 17 days. Okay. So that's, again, to add on, so now we're at about 4 months. So we're at north of $20,000 in just 4 months. And then the software said, hey, just chill out for a little bit. We're going to go down for a little bit. There was a sell alert, as you see right there. We're down 75%. So it said, don't do anything. And then when the chart started to turn again, we had it right here to there, 13 days, 160%. That same $2,000 bot would have made you almost, $3,200. So $23,000 in a little under 5 months using the software. That's how it works. Okay. So Tesla, this is an example of stocks. You can see this is Tesla right here. There's 68 days, 89% up. And then more importantly, sell at the top and don't write it back down. 84 days, negative 49%. Okay. You see that's Tesla chart. So it works on both stocks as well as crypto. You can use this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anywhere you want. This is XRP. Gave a buy alert here about 15 days ago. We're up 25%. Okay. $1,000 bought and then not sold yet because it's not told you not to sell yet. Will make you a profit of $252. Links are in the description below here on YouTube. If you want to try it out, there's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. You can try the software for 30 days. You don't like it, you get a complete refund. All you have to do is email my support team and ask them. There's a discount code down there that makes the software cost less than even this. The quarterly option is the best. It's a little bit over $1 a day. It's like $1.17 or something like that is what the software costs. That's it. That's all it costs. You spend more than that on a cup of coffee. You spend more than that on crap that doesn't make you a penny. Didn't you make an investment in yourself to try to get into crypto and make more money? Well, you're doing it with blinders on. You're blind because you don't know when to buy and you don't know when to sell. Look at this chart. You don't know when to buy and sell. Buy, sell, make 800%. Buy, sell, make 200%. Don't get back in because the market's going down 73%. Buy and not sell yet because it's not told you to sell yet, 164%. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. This can help you make more money. Give it a look. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes, and I'll see you. Take care. Links are in the description below. If you're on X, the link's below this video as well.